Well, the landowner said he had some rooting going on, and sure enough he did, and we overlooked this rooting area from a high point in the field, overlooking several rooting areas. Those are the dark spots pointed to by the arrows. And we spent the start of the evening watching the field with the infrared finder that I got from Tech Savvy Optics. It's on a pan tilt base that swivels it very nicely for us. And this first video is shortly after that video was taken. We've got hogs coming into the field. They're out there about 400 yards or so. The trail line behind them is at about 450 to 460 yards. And it is still pretty much daylight right now. Ben and I are trying to figure out what to do. We decide that we're going to follow the tree line. We're parked next to a tree line, and we're going to walk down the tree line in hopes that they don't wind us and that they don't notice our motion. So this is a view from my Super Yoter LRF from Bearing Optics, looking at the hogs from where the truck is. And again, out there a little over 400 yards. We're not taking any shots at this distance, so time to move. Well, I left the finder running, recording, and as we moved, the hogs were on the move. And we got down a couple hundred yards from the truck along the tree line and noticed that the hogs were actually moving away from us. And here I'm looking at the hogs. I'm on my TX15 multi-purpose carbine enhanced from Lone Star Armory, shooting Federal Spear TNT 90 green TNT bullets loaded by Grendel Armory in the Starline brass, and that sounder is out there at about 250 yards. And that's the view from my rifle. Going through just assessing the sounder. The wind is in our favor, which is great. However, it is still daylight outside, so we're making our approach on the hogs. We're stalking out slowly, and we're walking single file, and we're doing that so that we present as small of an image to the hogs as possible. So Ben's walking behind me, and hopefully they only see one of us and we appear to be less of a threat.
My guess is they'll run to the left.
Yeah.
And as you can see, we're about 130 yards away, and we've decided this is probably close enough. We can watch them, with their naked eyes, no problem. We figure they can see us as well.
Okay, I got somebody in the left-hand group. If I can get them to turn. All right, shoot ready.
Shoot ready.
3, 2, 1.
We both hit our hogs. I missed the follow-up on the runner.
Left.
But I connect with my wounded hog and slam him
Nice.
to the ground right there. Just that quick, all the hogs disappear.
We ended up getting 2 of those pigs out of that group. Brian's making the venture back to the truck. Sun just set, and they were moving quickly away from us. But we did get 2 down. Let's see, there's one there. And one right there.
As I am still one-handed, Ben graciously dragged the hogs together for our photo opportunity.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
We came away with 2 hogs. In the back is a 90-pound boar that I shot, and Ben shot an 80-pound sow that was not pregnant. On to the next property. We've got a coyote out in the distance along the ridge. Don't want to shoot over the ridge. There were originally 2 coyotes here. This is the second one to take off.
Yep.
The first one's already disappeared behind the ridge somewhere in the distance.
It's getting into cattle.
And I'm going to let this play out. I'm calling to it. Ben's calling to it. Ben's just going to let me shoot, although he's watching this with his rifle. So the wind isn't a problem at this point until the coyote moves a little further off to the right, and he will cross downwind of us. I don't know that that will matter as far away as he is. And he is just not that impressed with the lip squeaking.
I don't think I can make that shot.
Just can't see enough of the coyote to really get a good beat on it. Can't get a good laser range find on it.
I can see its full body, maybe.
And now I've lost it.
I've lost them.
But just a minute later,
yards or so.
I ranged him at 274 and 268 yards. So I have an idea of how much holdover I need.
Almost.
Ben thinks I missed. I'm not so sure.
Oh, wow. Nice
Down he
shot.
goes. That's about a 270, 275 yard coyote. And a 60-yard run. And he was a mangy sucker, as we could plainly see with my Army Tech Wizard C2 Pro Max LR headlamp that I am using. And we didn't touch him. Yuck.
Whoa.
Carpe sus, my friends.